I'm Jessica.
And we're here today to explain your core. Pretty much chest down to your waist. Incorporates a lot of muscle groups and everything like that. A lot of people just think it's just the front. It's really not. Incorporates the back as well too. We're going to explain the benefits and how to improve your core as well too with some simple exercises, which helps with basic mobility. You know, everyday standing, walking, running, things of that nature, and also to help you, you know, with your stability as well too. It helps with balance, helps with like I said, basic movements, and we're going to show you how everything derives from your actual.
Okay, so strengthening the core also assists with your posture, and you can think of your core as the frame of a car. Having a strong core gives your whole body structure. Having a weak core can contribute to back pain and other instability issues that can increase over time. So today we prepared a brief workout for you, something you can get done within 6 minutes. The great thing about core exercises is you don't need any special equipment. You don't need to go to a special gym or any place. So in just one moment, we'll show you some of those exercises you can do.
Guys, here with Flavors Fox, and we're going to explain pretty much a 4-minute exercise that anybody can do inside your home. Don't got to be at a gym or anything like that. It's going to benefit everything we talked about earlier, so we're just going to jump right into it. It's going to be basically 4 exercises, 30 seconds apiece, 1 round apiece, and I'll explain that a little bit more once we get into it. We're going to explain each exercises right now individually at a slow motion, slow rate, so everything can be seen perfectly here. The first exercise we're going to get into is what we call a half burpee, which is just assuming a push-up position like normal. Go ahead, Fox. So you can be at rest here. You want to make sure that your back is as straight as possible, and all you're doing is just bringing your knees towards your chest at whatever rate you can possible. So, you know, if you're fatiguing, just start slowing up. If you feel like it's not strong enough or you're not getting, you know, as much as you think you can, speed it up. So Fox is just going to do a few repetitions just to show you how it looks like. Go ahead, Fox. That's all it is, basic, simple. If you fatigue a little bit, you can slow down. Go ahead, slow down a little bit. Slow down. As long as you do it for 30 seconds, you're good to go. All right, you're good. Second exercise is just going to be a normal crunch, just modified slightly, just a little bit. Go ahead, get things back. And what we're going to do here with this crunch is, just like any other crunch, you can go ahead and support and brace the back of your neck if you want with your 2 hands and interlocking your fingers. You're going to bring your knees up just a little bit. Try and get a 45-degree angle here, as you can see. And you just want to kind of come up, use your abs to contract with your elbows touching your knees. If you can't reach your knees because of any problems in your back, spinal cord, or anything like that, that's fine. You do that at a rate that feels comfortable. It's not enough. Keep going fast as possible, but don't hinder your form. Try and keep your legs at 90 degrees, bringing up to your elbow. So it's kind of like a slinky effect, like a fold. The mountain climbers, pretty standard as well too. Going to assume the push-up position just like before. Remember, in between these exercises, guys, you want to use as little rest as possible. This whole thing is pretty much cardiovascular and as far as the core workout. So we're going to go ahead and assume the push-up position just like before. And what he's going to do is, instead of bringing both of his knees up at the same time like he was with the half burpee, we're doing the mountain climber, so it's just going to be 1 knee at a time, but in a rapid motion. Go ahead, show. Just like that. Still want to make sure your back is level or parallel with the floor. Now, if this is too much for you, you can slow it down, just like Fox is doing right now, and just make sure you're doing it for a constant 30 seconds. If you feel like you're too tired, you can take a break, take a knee if you want. Go ahead, show them. Just take a knee for a little bit, rest. If you're not done with the 30 seconds, keep continuing with it until the full 30 seconds, and then we'll switch on to the next exercise. Okay, guys, and then after the mountain climber, we're going to go into a simple, this is going to feel good after you guys are done with the first 3 exercises. You're actually going to be on your back, knees at a fairly 90-degree angle, and we're doing the bridge. It's an alternating leg bridge. So what we're going to do very first portion is going to be able to lift your back off of the floor. Go ahead and show them. And you want to make sure that it is in line with your thighs and your knees, so it makes one straight line. What you're going to do for the 30 seconds is keep this. This actually builds your core, but it's for your lower back. That's what this focuses on mostly. And then what we're going to do is alternate the legs. When he pulls up the leg, see right here, you don't want it to pass the other knee. You want it to kind of be right around here. You don't need to hyperextend or anything like that. And what he's going to do is just alternate between the legs every 1 second or so until the full 30 seconds is complete. So he's going to give you a little demonstration, just alternating while holding the bridge. The main thing of this is holding the back of the bridge to support the back. This is going to strengthen the core as force for your lower back. And you can do this at any speed that you feel necessary, just making sure that you're keeping this form, keeping in line with your knees and your legs.
So again, you've gone through those 4 exercises, 30 seconds each, 2 times. Depending on your fitness level, you may need to grab some water, take a deep breath, give yourself 45 to 90 seconds. You don't want to let that go on too long though, because actually this cool down we're about to do will help you recover faster than just stopping your exercise. So this recovery exercise that also aids in strengthening your core is called the quadruplex, and it's a static core strengthening movement that's performed by lifting opposing arms and legs. So you're going to lift up your right arm straight out, and your left leg is going to come straight out. You want to hold this for 30 seconds. You want to really try to maintain your balance by holding your core in tight. If you can't, keeping the leg long, you can let your toe hit the ground for a moment to regain your balance, and then bring it back up. And switch. And the other side is performed in the same manner. This exercise, because it is using both sides, you do 30 seconds on each side to conclude your 1 minute. The second recovery exercise we would do for 1 minute would be a side plank. That is performed by coming into your plank position, rolling one foot on top of the other to your side. You can perform it up as the Cuevas is, or if you're struggling with balance, you can put your hand on your hip. Again, instead of dropping out of the movement, if it's difficult for you, you can drop your midsection and then come directly back up. There you go. Alternating that movement 30 seconds each side. So that would conclude your core workout. It should total about 5 minutes, hitting every aspect of the core, front and back, with recovery.
There you go, guys. That was a quick, easy 6 exercises and some movements to help you with your core. Remember that incorporated your front and your back. Easy to do exercises. It can incorporate for a novice, someone that's never even done any exercise before, or someone that's an intermediate, level exercisers. That will help you, dramatically just with your core if you're not focusing it at all. If you are experiencing maybe some back problems or something like that, and you want to try and help strengthen this area, make sure you get cleared by a doctor first before performing any of these exercises. And if they do clear you, this will dramatically help you with any core stability problem that you're having, maybe some balance or immobile problems, something like that. Just make sure that you're doing it at your own pace where it feels comfortable. Make sure you drink water before and after, since it's a pretty intense exercise regimen. If you're going to go non-stop without any rest, like we said, we gave you specific times and guidelines to complete the actual exercise, but take it to what you want. You want to make the exercise the way you want it to, so you do have to pause between those exercises. Go ahead and feel free, but the less time between those rests, the more impact you're going to have on your entire core. So those are quick, easy ways for benefits. Just remember, my name is Jason.
I'm Jessica.
And that was benefits for the core.